What's going on, guys? Detached here, and welcome back to Destiny. We've got the latest weekly reset breakdown as well as a quick faction rally guide. So let's jump into things and take a look at what Bungie has dropped for us this week. First off, I want to start by giving a massive thanks to all of you guys, as your support on the channel lately has been absolutely amazing. But as you can see, we have got a lot to talk about. The Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, and New Monarchy factions have arrived, and we've got a ton of things that we can go jump into. Which one are you guys planning on pledging your allegiance to? You will see here in just a few minutes as to who I pick. So let's jump into it, and we will walk through what you actually need to complete for this new milestone that has come in. Once you're in-game, you will notice a new milestone that will start at Dead Orbit, and from there starts a small quest line where you must visit all the other faction vendors in the tower. Once you have completed this, you will be able to pledge your allegiance to whichever faction you want. Whoever you all choose, you will end up picking up your loyalty badge, which it does take a second to grab, but once you have your badge, you will be pledged with that specific faction. And as you can see, I chose Dead Orbit for my Hunter that I'm on, but I will be pledging to the others as well with my Warlock and my Titan. Now, as you can see, we have a new milestone that has come in, so we can continue on with that quest. But we have some other milestones that we want to look at as well, so let's jump into those. Okay, over into our weekly milestones this week. If you take a look at your director, you can see that our Flashpoint this week is for IO. It will give you some powerful gear. It is percentage based by completing public events. You need to complete 2 matches in the competitive playlist for the Crucible, earning clan XP by things such as strikes or a lot of other world activities. And of course, the Nightfall this week, it has got some pretty interesting perks, so I am curious to see how it works. Let's take a look at it. Over to the Nightfall, we have the Pyramidion this week, which is a ton of fun, but the modifiers this week are what's going to make this pretty hard. We have Torrent, which is boundless power erupts from within. So you guys know the Daybreak modifier, and then we have Time Warp. It is 0 hour. The mission timer cannot be extended, so choose your battles carefully. That right there is probably going to make this a very tough battle. I am anxious to jump in and actually try it and see what this thing turns out to be. Heading back over to the tower, don't forget to stop by and pick up your treasure maps from Cade 6 for IO, and he also has those scout reports, which if you're not a hunter and have Keen Scout on, can be a big help because it will highlight those specific areas in your map that have treasure caches and other items. So good luck with the treasure hunt, and hopefully you guys get some good loot from it. And over to Ike Aura, as she does have her new set of meditations, which are little mini missions that give you a little different of a view from the missions that you guys have played out in the world already. She has Fury, she also has Sacrilege, and she has Payback. Now, once you finish these, you are going to get a faction reward because your reputation boosters that she's going to give you, it's a great way to get some powerful gear and level up in that faction. And finally, over to the Eververse, she has a rotating stock, so make sure you swing by. She's got some new emotes. This one's called Sneaky. I didn't really care for this one. It didn't look like you were actually sneaking, but not bad. She has the flowing dance emote. This is one of my favorites in game. Now, when you guys pick these up, it is going to cost you some bright dust, so if you don't have any, you can dismantle specific things such as your ships, your speeders, other options like that, and you will get them from the bright Engrams. She's got some ships, some speeders. This one's called the Amplitude PT. It is one of my favorite ships in game. She's got the Bandwagon Exotic ship. If you guys haven't picked it up, it does cost 2,000 bright dust. It's a little expensive, but it does have some very cool stuff that comes with it. you get the Comstock load this week for that exotic grenade launcher. I cannot stand this weapon, as one of my least favorite weapons in the game, but it does look sweet. It really makes that Tex Mechanica engraving stand out. And then we have Under Construction, which is a pretty decent looking color for the gravity cannon. It is one of my favorite weapons in game. It's just fun to play with. Now we've got some other things like the Arms of Optimacy. If you guys haven't been collecting this set, it looks really good. She also has a couple of different ghosts for sale, and she's got a couple of shaders that look really good. This one is the Amalon Meteor Gloss. It has a multicolor. It's got the teal, the black, the blues, the purples, and then she also has the Arctic Pearl. It is one of my favorites in the game. You get that white and purple, and you have this color shifting look to it. It's just a really good shader. You also have the Indigo Matrix. This one looks good on a few items, but for the most part it has this funky blue color that I just don't really care for. And make sure you pick up your Fire Team medallions, because it does help with those XP gains. That pretty much sums up this week's reset in Destiny 2, so I hope you all have enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have fun with the faction rally. Let me know your thoughts on the faction rally in the comments section below. I will be covering everything I can with the latest update and faction rally, so if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see a lot more Destiny 2 content. But as always, you guys stay awesome, and I will see you next time.